and welcome to another episode of Visions of Amana. I'm Bring Stabbity, the stabbiest stab that ever stabbied. And let's walk into this cutscene and see if I was right for cutting the episode off where I did.
Let's get started. Go stand in the center of the altar.
Maybe you could explain what's happening?
Not so fast. You too, Val.
What? Me?
This ritual allows someone to borrow another's life force, remember? Hinna needs your support physically to hold her up.
I'd rather you were with me anyway, Val. Please.
Well, okay.
Alarm bells are going off like crazy. Oh yeah. That grunt, that was... You're not trusting Eoren, neither am I. I am so not trusting here.
Is it weird that standing up here makes me nervous?
Yeah, it's weird. I'm not nervous. I'm with you. And we'll be together from here on out.
Yeah, that is evil magic, clearly.
Hang
on.
Yeah, definite betrayal, definite dark magic.
Eoren, what are you doing? This feels like...
You've got it, Val. This ritual is actually used to draw out the abilities of people with particular powers. In other words, you, Val, can reduce living things to their essence. Their corestones.
Into what?
When Liza told me about this little boy from her village who could crystallize monsters, I figured she was kidding. It sounded like a silly myth. But once I saw you in action, I realized you might be the answer I've been searching for. All I needed was the ritual in order to use your powers. And now, I'll have the corestone of an alm. With it, I'll be one step closer to accomplishing what I set out to do. Hinna!
That is some intense rumble on the controller.
You're coming with me to Elucia Isle.
Eoren, this isn't... We didn't want this. You said we could be together. We trusted you.
That seems to be the problem.
I had to, Val. But her sacrifice won't be in vain. I promise you.
Val.
Hinna, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean for this to happen. I didn't mean to do this. It's all my fault. If I didn't have these stupid powers, you'd be...
I always thought we'd get married.
I told you!
Have lots of children.
She was thinking of the
Grow
children!
into a wise old man. And I'd be by your side through the years. That was the future I wanted for us.
Hinna, no!
What does not wait for a lifetime, even if the light of my soul
She turned into sakura petals. Yeah, Tolrath, I was just waiting for a moment to comment. FFVII_Aerith.avi. Shoot, what is the,
My, that is quite the
That was
quandary.
chapter 3?
Turned into a corestone? I had noticed when monsters transformed into rocks during fights, but I didn't know it was your doing, Val.
You're sitting here feeling sorry for yourself. But Eoren isn't the only one to blame for this fiasco.
I know.
You know? Like you know that it's your whole job to prevent things like this from happening, Mr. Soulguard?
Karina, is this really the time?
No. She's right. I have no right to call myself a soul guard.
You won't even stand up for yourself? Pathetic.
How should we proceed?
What do you mean? You all still have a duty to fulfill at the Mana Tree. And
Karina
Val
does have
is
a
still
point.
charged with protecting the alms along the way. That hasn't changed. With the loss of the Alm of Fire, the village of Tiania is in grave danger. The longer you hesitate, the wider the damage may spread.
But how can I possibly make it to the Mana Tree when I can't even protect a single person?
Where do you think you're going?
Karina, leave him be. I know how you feel, but you're only pouring salt into the wound at this point.
Oh, come on, Morley. Don't tell me you're not mad at Val, too.
Of course I am. But yelling at him now won't help. He should have talked to us before taking Hinna on this fool's errand. But what's done is done.
I just don't get it. How could this have happened to Hinna?
We received word this morning that Dorfer Volcano is active. The extent of the damage is not yet known. Eruptions will scorch the earth with fire from every fissure, so goes the saying. The village is vulnerable.
What about Val? If he quits, will we have to make the pilgrimage to the Mana Tree on our own?
A complex conundrum to be sure. I do not think it wise to withdraw with Val in this state.
Perhaps I can make Val see reason. All he needs is a nudge in the right direction. Leave this to me. Consider it payment from your assistance with my wrongful imprisonment.
Father knows what he's doing. Let him try.
Yeah, well, maybe you can knock some sense into that thick head of his.
He's suffered enough as it is. I doubt he could handle another blow to his mind or body after what he's been through.
Anyways, this is a perfectly terrible development, wouldn't you say? Oh, absolutely. Anyway, Hinna died by having her Shirikodama
I have a
removed.
duty to the rest of the alms. They need protection. They need me. But how can I protect everyone when I'm the reason Hinna...
Ooh, runic armor.
And how do I even face
Didn't
that?
notice that earlier.
I wish none of this had ever happened.
We all do, buddy. We all do. Obtained Hina's pendant, ×1.
Once we get back, if we'd never left the pier, everything would be different. Hinna.
So yeah, anyway, task is to go to the pier. Ooh, but we have some side quests to collect first. So let's go take care of those. Actually, let me take a peek at my side quests. Still got a few in progress. Get out of the way. Defeat the monsters that are blocking the path at Pritta Ridge. Status, return to the quest giver. Cool. Well, that just ruined everything, huh? Yeah. We are definitely at the low point of the game. Let's save this for later. Fine. me, are you interested in ancient ruins by any chance? Historian Fuyu? Don't give me that look. Ruins are fascinating places, I'll have you know. Allow me to explain. That ruined everything. My name's Fuyu. I'm a historian, you see. My specialist subject is the civilizations of the ancient past. I simply love seeking out their unexplored ruins. Through my research, I've discovered that their ancient settlements once dotted the world. I would dearly love to visit them all. As you may surmise, this entails rather a lot of travel. And should one wish to travel, a skirmish or two with some monsters is nigh on unavoidable. The problem, you see, is that I'm not much of a fighter, and after my last foray, I have the scars to prove it. But you, on the other hand, I could tell you were a seasoned traveler from a mile off. You can't deny it. And as for where you come in, well, there are 8 ruins out there in the world, and I need you to find them in my stead. Before you turn your nose up at the thought, I promise you that there's a reward should you succeed. Traces of the Ancients. Okie dokie. Find the locations of 8 ruins out in the world. All 8 ruins. Yeah, that's definitely going to take a while. Loosened beam and 3 Parpoto oils. That sounds like it's a good reward, so it'll probably be a while before we can take that. Relinquished house key. Hello again, traveler. Is that my house key I see with you? Oh, thank you for finding it. You really helped an old geezer out, you know. Here, I want you to take this. It's not much, but it should help you on your journey. Now I can finally get home. Safe travels.
That was a great new experience.
Hey, 2,000 lucre.
Let's plan our next move.
Now, let's maybe quickly save before bad things happen. Or at least before bad things related to my computer happen. There. That's another side quest finished and returned. I'm sure these people are back to their normal dialogue. Only the Alm of Darkness and Alm of Light need to be named, then your pilgrimage can truly begin. I wonder what kind of people they'll be. Greetings, Soul Guard. Will you be departing for the Mana Tree soon? Oh yeah, this is probably, talk to him. Yeah, he was sick and he couldn't make it to the, lighthouse. Oh, it's you again. Did you manage to pass on my message? Thanks so much for that. Huh? Neil says he'll cover my shift? That fella's 1 in a million, I tell you. I'll be sure to thank him next time I see him. Relinquished stomach medicine. He also told you to give me this medicine? Shucks, I didn't mean to get him all worried. Sorry for the trouble, kid. Honestly, I'm still not feeling that great, so... I guess I'll take Neil up on his offer. Time to have some of this medicine and rest up, I suppose.
Helping out people in need can be so rewarding.
Blessing of Light. Okay. Nope, not elemental plots. Gear and skills. Abilities. Blessing of Water. There we go, Blessing of Light. Reduces damage suffered from light elemental attacks by 10%. Not really worth it. And anything else on the map? Nope. Let's head over to the target. A city full of squirrels, that's just nuts. Yes, but there are others. That's clearly a human. Nothing special about her. Royal palace located atop the hill. Civilians aren't allowed inside, but he's a squirrel. Niklo might be by his side, but I do wonder if leaving governance of the capital to Prince Ian is a wise idea. He's still so young. Yeah, we spoke with him during the day.
Hey!
I'm looking for a place called Niklo's Emporium. I would have sworn it was somewhere near here. Nope. It's up top.
Welcome.
Gear.
Please peruse what we have.
Oh, can't buy
again
stuff for
soon.
people that aren't in the party. Let's see if there are any weapons for Val.
Welcome.
Welcome.
What will it be?
Nope. Nada.
Thank you for coming.
That one's a downgrade and the rest are all okay. Now that the initiation rites are over, I take it you and the alms will be leaving for the mana tree any time now, huh? Yep, still waiting on those, on the Alm of Light and Darkness. Water Villastan is blessed by the water elemental. Maybe I should drink more of it if I want to live longer. Everyone says you'd visit Villastan at least once in your lifetime, and I can certainly see why. It's a beautiful city. Never a dull moment here in Villastan. There's always some kind of fuss going on. Alright. Back to the pier. Hey, Answer Dawn, welcome back,
I
NYS.
didn't have this stupid power. If only someone else had been chosen as the Soul Guard. Hinna, I'm so sorry.
Are you feeling peer pressure? No.
Damn you are, Val.
But the sand under the water
Hard to
is.
find a prettier view than the ocean. Calming, too. Feels like your heart naturally matches the rhythm of the waves. I'd find Morley out here when I first took him in. He wasn't used to city life, but he liked the sea.
Cats usually don't.
He did, huh?
Back then, Morley felt responsible for the fall of Eoren. So much guilt for such a small boy. You probably see what I'm trying to get at here. When it got really bad, I would give Morley things to do. Odd jobs, errands, you name it. Whether it was helping with some of the younger children or traveling with me to distant markets, I put him to work. Even introduced him to Milpa. Anything to give him a sense of community. I wanted Morley to learn more about himself and find a path of his own. It won't be easy, but you can't let this terrible accident close off your emotions. Sure, you could try to forget all about Hinna, your powers, and the part you played in this tragedy, but it would solve nothing. You need to find the courage to face what happened, to face what's in your own heart.
My heart?
That's why fighting prowess is only a small part of what you need to become a Soul Guard. What matters most is your heart.
Mew, mew, mew,
and
mew.
the will to carry on, for the sake of a bright future.
Although, it's not my place to force Mew into a mission Mew can't stomach anymore. I suppose if Muir out of commission, then the Alms will just have to find their own way. By themselves, all on their lonesome.
Hint, hint.
Of course, the road to the Mana Tree is full of monsters and inhospitable terrain, so a Soul Guard would be useful. But Morley and the others can hold their own against all those ferocious enemies. Probably.
Probably? What are you talking about?
Karina?
This pilgrimage is doomed from the start without our Soul Guard. So Hina's corestone was stolen. So what? We're just gonna have to steal it back. Without you and Hina's help, I never would have gotten this far in the first place. I won't abandon you both now.
Don't forget, you're not just our Soul Guard, Val. You're our friend and companion. This isn't a journey you have to complete alone. We're in this together.
Precisely. I would wish for none other than you to bid us a fond farewell at the end of our arduous adventure. Please, find it within yourself to continue this campaign with the rest of us.
Thank you. All of you.
Palomina likes alliteration. Oh yes, she does. Anyway, you were saying mew mew mew, deep sense of satisfaction, cat noises speak to your soul. No, more cutscenes!
I shouldn't be asking any favors. But Eoren has Hina's corestone, and I want to get it back. Will you help me? Before we set out, Hinna and I decided that if Oren's plan was a bust, we'd like to see this pilgrimage through to the end. It may only be a small piece of her, but I want to bring Hina's corestone to the mana tree in her stead.
An entity's corestone is its elementary essence. If we convey Hina's to the mana tree, we may stave off greater tragedy.
You're forgetting that we have no idea where Oren's gone. He could be anywhere in the world by now.
He said something about an Elusia Isle, I think.
Didn't you say Elusia Isle? Perhaps luck is on our side today. Elusia is the self-same island where the mana tree grows. You're already on your way.
As I recall, first we must scale the Dede Cliffs. I have visited the Vigilant Beast Watch who guard the bluff. It was terrifyingly tall.
Climb the cliffs? Don't be silly. You can use the Jack Seed, just like all the other alms.
Obtained Jack Seed. Oh.
This special seed can swiftly grow a huge vine, big enough to scale the cliff. It saved the convoys a lot of time and effort on previous pilgrimages.
Then what are we standing around here for? Let's go find that low-life Eoren and get Hina's corestone back.
The sooner we recover her corestone, the sooner we can continue our campaign to the mana tree and prevent any potential disasters.
What about the alms of light and darkness?
None have been named yet, but when they are, I'll send word that they are awaited here in the capital. You can come back and fetch them.
Once we're done in Elusia, we'll make sure to come back. It's not that far. As long as I've got Hina's corestone, I can fulfill my duty as the Soul Guard and safely escort all the alms to the mana tree. Looks like we're headed to Elusia Isle. Hina, I'll try my best.
I'm certain that Hina wasn't the only alm sent on this pilgrimage with misgivings in their heart. The burden is heavy, to be sure. Now it's up to Val and the others to shoulder that burden and carry on. If only there was something else to ease their load. Wait!
What is it, Father?
My 9 lives flashed before my eyes. I almost sent Mew all on your way without a proper introduction to my emporium. Your trip will only get tougher from here on out. Make sure you're good and ready before you leave.
Karina, Morley, and Palomina have joined the party. Yay! Everyone's back. The Item Exchange Parlor. The Item Exchange Parlor, operated by Niccolo, is the place to go if you have any items you just can't find a use for. If you have a lot of items lying around collecting dust on your inventory, head over to the Item Exchange Parlor to swap them for something more useful. You can now exchange ability seeds at item shops and other similar establishments. This is done using the corestone that monsters drop. Once you've gathered the requisite corestones, you can exchange them for an ability seed. Number of different ability seeds you can exchange will increase as you defeat various enemies and obtain different types of monster corestones.
Might as well make the best of this situation, I guess.
Whew, finally, cutscene's over. So anyway, NYS is saying in Dragon Quest, there's a certain city where everyone speaks like that, and NYS amused Reiska by devising such sayings on the spot. Would I not agree that such poetic efforts show certain success? Yes, NYS has the impeccable ability to devise puns pretty much on the spot. Alright, assistant girl.
Welcome. What can I get for you?
We definitely need to get a couple cups of wishes. 4? 5? Let's do 5. Take us up to 8.
Thank you.
There aren't puns. Those are 3 haikus in a row. Gotcha. Don't need to worry about chocolate quite yet. Fairy acorns were good.
Are these wares
take
to your
7.
liking? Thank you.
Alright. Redeem Niccolo coins. So yeah, here we go. We can get all of these random sigils. Strength sigil. Raise strength by 10%. Stamina. Blessings. Various blessings here. Support, other Phantom Blade. Use the ability Phantom Blade when equipped. Casts 4 magical blades, dealing slash damage to the enemy. Grants use of the ability Pressure Point. Presses special pressure points on one's body, boosts the caster's attack. Ah, useful. Life Sigil, Magic Sigil, Spirit Luck. Cool. Convert to Niccolo coins. We can sell corestones, rare corestones, powerful corestones. Well, not gonna mess with those. Yeah, there we go. Full Metal Hugger, Mantis Ant, Kraken corestone. And there's rare ones, and those are just the common ones. He was impressed by his ability to talk in haiku in response to the game, making them up on the spot. Gotcha. Right, ability seed exchange. Here we go. Here's where we can exchange for corestones. Ooh. Kraken corestone gives us acumen. Increase magic attack by 15% when at 100% HP. Increases class strike damage by 30% when at 100 HP. Amazing. Rock Crush. Blade and Scepter raises attack and magic attack. Yeah, lots of stuff here. So many. Oh, we already have one of those. Cool.
Please come again.
Alright, let's go chat to some people. But yeah, anyways, you clearly must love Niccolo. He's a capitalist. He makes puns. Well, not so much puns. He makes cat noises as he talks. So yeah, clearly your favorite. Even here in the capital, we worry about the fate of Tiania and keep an ear to the ground.
Right.
Right, this journey has only just begun. I suppose it's time to bid Father farewell. Niccolo is the best. There you go. We help out Papa Niccolo in his shop as thanks for taking us in. He adopts children and then uses them as unpaid child labor. You're a soul guard, right? So do you want to buy something from us or what?
Perfect.
We have 2 objectives of paramount priority. The first is the retrieval of our absent ally, and second is traveling to the Tree of Mana. Both are crucial. Whoa, mister. You look pretty strong, but I bet you'd be even stronger if you bought some better equipment from us. Wow, already trained. So, Morley became the Alm of the Moon, huh? Yeah, I can see why. Like, it just makes sense, you know?
Hey there.
Hey there, Papa Niccolo likes to travel the world and bring back all sorts of cool stuff. Alright. Move to Listana, capital of the deep? Yes, let's. Alright.
Lucia Isle is still a long way off. I should take stock of my item and gear situation. I can't fail in my soul guard duty. Not again.
Not again, exactly. You already failed once. Don't fail again. Oh. Whoa, did you tell the monsters blocking the road to take a hike? That's amazing, thank you. They were doing something bad, so I guess they had it coming. I'll go tell my mom that the monsters have gone and it's safe to travel now. Oh, I should give you something as thanks. Here, it's one of my most favoritist things, but I want you to have it.
That was a great new experience.
Oh, extra MP, nice. We're not going to use that. Lucia Isle sounds like it might not be real. Are you saying he has disappointed you? You have disappointed me for the last time.
Oh.
Must be hard being a royal servant. I've heard rumors that Her Majesty likes to sneak out. Imagine having to search for her in a city this big. Yep. That'd suck. Alright.
Where to next?
Let's take the Grizzly Exchange. That's far enough over, and yeah. Let's not. Let's instead take the Meridian.
Let's use the Meridian to travel.
Sadly, James Earl Jones has become one with the Force. Yes, he has.
Let's plan our next move.
Alright. let's drop a save, and that is a perfect place to wrap the episode up. We are 31 minutes in, so please like, follow, subscribe. Check me out on Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, Odyssey, and Kick. Free money in the description as always, and I shall see you guys in the next part. Bye now.